is by um hmm. Where's my little hat? Damn, that was quick. What's happening? What is going on? What's happening? What's happening? VA. The new vid is coming out today. As a matter of fact, I just woke up not too long ago, and I'm getting my life together. Uh, I haven't even drank water yet. Like I woke up, brushed my teeth, and I was doing my I don't know if some people do this. But when I wake up in the morning, I kind of like, how do I say this? I kind of like reaffirm myself positively, like, okay, today we're gonna crush it. Today we're gonna make it happen. Today we're gonna do something. Just like feeding myself some high vibrational shit, and that's just what I did. And so here we are. And I want to turn this down a little bit because I don't know if YouTube might be like, because I'm on live. I'm on TikTok live and I'm on YouTube live. TikTok don't give a shit. YouTube is kind of like, hey, if you don't own that song, don't play it. But let's see how it start though. Yeah, it's real good stuff because like when you how do I say? Because we're so used to low vibes, Charleston all day long. We're so used to low vibes when we wake up. Like first thing you do is you grab your phone, right? And you don't even drink no water. You grab your phone and you just start like, what's that? And you start like seeing people fighting, or you're seeing people arguing, or you're seeing this, that, and the third. I'm just like, I can't rock with that, man. So I said, let me take the initiative, or let me take the affirmative, and just um, do something different. Yeah, that's a whole nother dude's mouth. Like I stole that from a fucking. That's not even my mouth. That's Photoshop, and so it's a whole nother dude's face behind my face in that image. I might make that my YouTube. Why haven't I made that my YouTube profile picture? That's crazy. I wish the frame rate was higher on my phone. That's the only problem. No, the only problem that I have with my Galaxy Note 10 Plus is the frame rate when I go live. Other than that, there's no other problem. The pictures are amazing, the videos are amazing, but seeing it side by side, because my S21 Ultra is doing TikTok live, and my Note 10, and the frame rate is completely off. Y'all can't see what I'm talking about, but I can see. You know, you from Vincy? What the fuck is that? What is Vincy? Because I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. And today is gonna be a great day. We're gonna eat some oatmeal and some ground beef later on. I'm gonna go in the kitchen, clean that up. Uh, but I gotta get everything in here situated first. No, I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. So I've been asked for a minute in your YouTube videos. You show a little bit more of the healthy stuff you eat. I mean, everything I eat on YouTube is pretty much what is required. Chicken breast. Well, no, I don't really like chicken breast like that. Chicken thigh, ground beef, rice, green beans, corn, protein drinks here and there, water. Um, We get clipped. No, I'm not. I'm growing this shit out. You know. Um. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I don't do nothing crazy. I mean, outside of like, you know, maybe the hydration supplement, but that's pretty much it. You know, I don't do anything else. Giveon has a he's a different type of singer. His voice it works for the type. The thing about these singers, man, their voice works for the type of music that they make, and so you know, yeah, Kratos is beating the shit out of Dante. I don't know why people think he's not, but it is what it is. But he can sing from his throat. That's what it sounds like. Kind of like how Andrew Luck, the ex Indianapolis Colts quarterback, whenever he talked, it sounded like he's talking directly from his neck. I don't know who Tyus is. Oh shit, this hurts like a motherfucker. Yeah, I don't know who that is, to be honest with you. All right, so we gotta we gotta do something. Hopefully, this doesn't make me sound crazy as hell, but we have to do something. What's good, Tango? I ain't got nothing for you, baby. Zoe Bird. No, it would be. He swallowed a cup. No, it would not be a good fight. Kratos would destroy that boy, and it's genuinely not funny what he would do to him. Oh, God damn, bro! How the fuck can I? I'm trying to get the. There we go. Oh, you fuck! Bro, stop this. Yep, YouTube and TikTok. Why not? Fuck it. Both. People were like, oh, you need to go live on TikTok more. You need to go live on. I'm like, all right, that's cool. I can do that. You know, ain't nothing but a thing. I knew this would be a problem. I knew it. I knew it. I had a feeling. I was like, bro, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get this in there. Well, the audio's got to be good enough anyway. So, well, shit. Since that's the case, I'm gonna use the better of the two. Yeah. Could just lean this shit back, but it's too late for that. It's already super glued in there, so it is what it is with that. Uh oh. Uh oh. Is it raining outside? This is not. It's impossible. The punishment. Yeah. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that. Ever. What's happening? What's happening? We just out here chilling, man. We getting our audio situated so we can make decent moves. It's my damn phone case. I had to take it out for the shit to work. Like I had to take my phone out of the phone case for it to work. For this little holder shit. Who is that? He said pure singing ability gives you top 5 male singers, no particular order. Marvin Gaye, of course. I mean, unfortunately, you have to say Luther Vandross. It's like when somebody asks you about wide receivers and you don't mention Jerry Rice. You know, I still don't. I still think. I don't know. I'm taking several wide receivers before Jerry Rice, but that's just me. Um, Jennifer Hudson. Hmm. Top 5. Oh, you said male. That's right.
Uh, I did a I did a clip on the stepfather situation, and you have they said, yeah, I just could never be. I'm gonna have to think about them singers. Yeah, I just could never be a stepdad. I'm sorry. Like I just couldn't do it, you know? Top three movies. These are tough answers. Questions. Probably probably no. Crash. Crash. Training Day and I don't know. I can't think of that. But yeah. But genuinely speaking, I couldn't be a stepdad, man. Like I think that people who are or people who have kids, they should be with other people who have kids. You know, I feel like that level of connection is just very underrated. And you know what it's like to raise kids on your own. You know what it's like to be in a messed up situation. You know what it's like to do all kind of shit. And so if you got kids, then it would make sense for you to be with somebody who also has kids. But people don't see that shit that way, right? People genuinely don't see that shit that way. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I be wearing the hoops now. I be wearing my hoops. I got to wear my hoop earrings, god damn it. But yeah, man. That's just how I feel about the whole thing, you know? And if you put yourself out here to take care of somebody else's kid and all of this stuff, it's just like all of the all of the BS that comes along with that, man. I just can't do it. It's like and it's just it's different levels of BS that comes with both boys and girls, you know? Cuz like you could say, "Oh, that could never happen," or "That's the low chance of happening." But I'm like, I don't give a fuck what the chances of it happening is. I'm just not doing it. You know, like your son grows up and now y'all got to squabble, and you know the daughter gets older and she don't like you, and she be like, "Oh, he was looking at me while I was getting out the shower," and I'm like, "Bro, I was watching the football game." And it's like if you ever find yourself, and this is the part where people don't talk about what's happening. This is the part where people don't talk about because it's taboo. But the crazy thing is, excuse me, it's only taboo when it's not happening, right? And so, yeah, I'm gonna be streaming later on in the day, so we gonna do it up when it's not happening. But when it is happening, it's like, oh shit, uh, what the hell, what the hell? It's like, no, I'm not. I can't do that shit, man. I can't be a part of that. I can't. I'm sorry. Like I genuinely tweak the fuck out if I ever end up in a situation like that. And it could all switch on you at a moment's notice, right? Because
I don't even know.
life is unpredictable, like I mentioned. And if you're not willing, if you're not willing to accept that, then you're ultimately going to put yourself in a really messed up position. Excuse me. Because some things you just can't leave up to chance. Now, there are very good examples, and there are plenty of examples of guys becoming stepdads and it actually working out. Everything's good. The family's straight. Everybody love everybody. Oh, my dad was a piece of shit, and here you come and you make things better. Yeah, but I'm just like marriage. Just like my stance on marriage. I'm just not willing to take that chance, and I'm not a bad person because of it. Everything is everything. And then you'll have somebody say, "Well, you don't trust your girl," and da 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 da. It's like, no, that's not it. It's just I truly believe that marriage fucks up everything. Call it what you want. It just complicates everything. Like just the idea of or the presence of being married, especially when you've been together for so long and everything is good. I don't know. I just feel like it messes up everything. But I truly believe that if you are married, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, right? You've chosen your chosen path. You're living your life. You're doing what you have to do, and things of that nature. But I just can't put myself in that position. You see what I'm saying? Yes, that's the truth. And the baby daddy a negative factor, and the fact that he's still there. And also, I feel like there's more freckle mothers be seeking men who don't take it and need help. Well, see, and that's the thing. That's another thing. It's like when you're a step parent, the presence of the guy that she had the kids with is always there. You know, like you know, you don't know, you don't know if like what the interactions are with them. Are you always there? Are you always with her to go pick up the kids? Are you always with her whenever she meets him? Are you always doing this? Are you always doing that? Is there a chance they could be fucking again? Like these are things that I just don't want to deal with, right? And somebody could say, excuse me. Somebody could say, "Oh well, you with this woman and she could cheat on you at any moment." That's perfectly fine. Like the thing that most people need to understand about me and my relationship, I don't dictate anything, right? I'm not like, "Oh, you're gonna do this or I'm gonna." I don't do that dumb shit. You are a grown ass adult. You make your decisions. Consequences come as a result of that decision. Now, the missing piece of all of this is that she would have to find a guy out here, which is still possible, talk to him, gain feelings for him, and then go do what she do. This lady who you're with already did all that. Not only did she do all that, they have a kid together, or multiple kids together. And then here you come, and you just like, "Oh, I'm gonna change it up." No, no, she liked him enough to have multiple kids with him, a kid or multiple kids with him. That you have to accept that. And just looking at that from a realistic standpoint, I'm just like, I'm good on that, bro. I'm good on that. You know, I'm good on that. Because if you are a guy, then fuck it. If you are a woman too, it's different for both sides. If you are a guy, you've had, you know, your experiences. You've been in a situation where you've been in a situation where you and this woman clearly act like y'all don't like each other, but y'all always end up fucking. And if you're a woman, it's the complete opposite. It's on the other side, right? It's the same thing, but just on the other side. You claim, "Oh, I don't like him, I hate him, I can't hate him," but y'all always end up fucking. Every single time. It's like if you a dude, you'd be like, "Man, listen, this the last time we talking, man. Just meet me in person so we can talk in person." What does that mean? If you got some toxic shit going on with a girl and you call her and say, "Meet me in person so we can talk in person," what does that mean? Does that mean y'all gonna have a genuine conversation over steaks, over burgers and shit? Does that mean no? That means y'all gonna fuck. Y'all going to, "Man, listen, just meet me in person, man. Like, we gotta stop this shit, man. But this the last time. That's cool. That's cool. But I don't want to do this over the phone. Just meet me in person." You know what's gonna happen? Y'all gonna meet up. Y'all gonna do some shit, and then while everything is done, because y'all got that chemistry and that experience, you're gonna be in the bed looking at each other, and she gonna be doing that stupid shit that girls do when they twirl their fucking hair when they really like you. And like, "Why you be treating me like this? Why you be doing me like this? I don't understand why you do me like this." And then you gonna be saying some stupid shit like, "Man, I don't know, man. Man, I don't know, man. I just be, man, yeah, man. You know, come on, man. I'm just saying." You should first keep this in mind. I don't know how many people's eyes you will get on you throughout the day. What does that mean? Because people be looking at me all the time. That's it. Is that whole I agree? That's the MIG because those are unshakable predict. Yeah, it's like you can't predict that shit, man. You can't predict that. You know me. I might watch football today. I ain't know. It's like, Yeah, but I've done that before. I've definitely done that before. We've all done that before. You know, ain't none of us special. Ain't nothing new under the sun. But that was when I was a lot more immature. And, you know, I didn't talk out my problems instead of like doing what the fuck I did. But in all seriousness, yeah, man, we've all done that dumbass shit. Oh, purple, nice. We've all done that shit before. Ain't nobody special. Yeah, I looking rough. I'm letting it all grow. He said stepfather is definitely not for me. Nah, man. Yeah, like it's just it's cool if you go through it, that's perfectly fine. But for me personally, it's just not something that I could see myself doing. I just can't do it. I just can't do it, man. And you know, you're not a bad person for saying that. You're not a bad person for feeling that way. Some things are just for some people, and some things just aren't for others. This is a ceremonic microphone, and I'm about to put another one on because I had to think for a second. Hold on. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, it's just not something that that really makes sense in a sense. So there's that. I really like this keyboard. I need me another keyboard with a screen in it. Even though that screen's small as hell, but I still need another keyboard with a screen in them. I showed so many people your clip, and they all had the same opinion. What which clip are you talking about specifically? Because I need to figure out what it is. Somehow Nathan Drake would win, not because he could beat Kratos, but he would win because he would find a way to get away from him. I don't know. Nathan Drake just gets out of anything. Definitely taking Berg over pizza. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. But you know, and then like, you know, yes. And then like my own experience with a step parent was dog shit. Like, cause my dad's wife, she never fucking liked me. She never. But see, it's not so much that she never liked me; it's that she never liked herself, because she went through what she went through, and that's one thing that a lot of people just refuse to deal with is, you know, those past traumas and things of that nature. And so I'm sitting here, you know, trying to be cool at least. I'm trying to be, you know, a cool guy or whatever, whatever. And it's just not working out. And you know, you can't really go in between a man and his wife. So I was always the odd man out. Like, you know, when my dad got custody of me when I was 12, I went from being surrounded by, like, even though my shit was fucked up on the projects when I was a kid, I went from being surrounded by family to my only real family being my old man. That's it. I literally went from being surrounded. My aunt lived like a mile down the street. My mama right there. My brother, my sisters, all of them in the same little, you know, Section 8 house or whatever. And we just chilling, we vibing, we thugging. And I go to his house, and it's just like it's me, him, his wife, and her two daughters. Because my brother wasn't. My brother was like 3 at the time, right? So he didn't count. It said, at what particular age did you realize that resorting towards aggression was avoidable, was solvable? Damn, I can't read. These words are small. Solvable approach and chaotic. Well, I mean, around like my later teen years, because, and I'm gonna dive more into that. I'm gonna just touch on it and go back to what I was initially saying, and then I'll go back to this. But when I was in my late teens, like 18, 19, I started to realize that there's definitely some maturing that needs to go on. and I need to put myself in the best position to win at all times. Now, it was a constant struggle from then to when I actually got a hold of it, which was in my mid 20s. And so I got like fully control of it because I was deconditioning my mind from what I used to believe, which is I always had to be aggressive. I always had to get my point across. I always had to da da da. Excuse me. But your actions have consequences, and that became more and more apparent to me. So there's that. But yeah, going back to the step parent thing, and I'll come back to this in a second. Um, you know, there was a lot of trauma there that needed to be assessed, but she didn't do it. And so much like anybody who has a bunch of trauma and they don't want to deal with it, they take it out on you, right? Now you got to understand the dynamic. I'm literally a project baby at this point. Like, I'm immature as fuck. I'm literally a kid. I don't want to listen to nobody that ain't my mama or my old man. You see what I'm saying? And then this lady comes and is a fucking dictator, and I this is the thing I never liked. Everything was hers. Like, everything was hers. And my old man didn't have a problem with that. Like, even though he paid for fucking everything. And so it's like, she's like, oh, this is my TV, this is my house, this is my that. And I'm just like, bro, even as a kid, I'm like, bro, my daddy paid for this shit. What are you talking about? And so she would always want you to follow the rules, but she would never follow the rules herself. So she would walk a certain way and get mad when you tried to follow. And so that's why, the connection never was there everywhere we went. I mean, I'm talking about people. We had so much resentment toward each other, man. And I just saw them boy yesterday. And it's so crazy the shit that we've been through up until this point. We had so much resentment towards each other that I have to use any situation coldly because they was wildly immature in that part, bro. Hold that thought. I'm gonna get right back to that. Cause I want to talk about that. And also the new YouTube video that I'm rendering right now, I touch on that a little bit too. But there was so much resentment to the point to where when we would go out and about, it would be me, him, her, and maybe one of her daughters or maybe my little brother. And they'd be like, oh, the family and da 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 da. And I was like, no, this ain't my mama. This ain't my mama. It's not. That's my dad. This ain't my mama. And then they would always look at me like, why the fuck did he say that? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I just felt like, people needed to know this is not my mother because I don't like her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to fucking sit here and be like, yeah, you're the mom. And it's like, growing up in that era, and this is like a big chunk of the content that I produce on TikTok. Growing up in that era, you're misunderstood. A lot of times you're misguided. A lot of times you don't have the right, well, that's misguidance if you don't have the right guidance. You don't have the right passions, if that makes sense. It's just you're missing so many things. And because you don't have them, you're labeled as the bad kid, the crazy kid, because human nature is going to do what it does. You're going to lash out eventually if you're ignored long enough. You're going to go crazy if you're ignored long enough. And so that's what I did. And so, yeah, we just never really saw, whatever. You feel like it's a difference, though, if they raise you since... Not really, because I had already been... You gotta understand something, man. My peoples is just like everybody else peoples. They have traumas that they didn't deal with until, like, later on in life. Like now. Like now that they're in their 50s and shit, they're like, man, I fucked up. You see what I'm saying? But see, I've been exercising my trauma since my mid-20s. And I'm still working on myself. Like, it's a constant battle. I don't know when I'll actually be done, but I'll definitely get over it eventually. But I'm slowly knocking away at everything. But to go back to what you were saying, there was I'm not Muslim. They were very immature because immaturity reigns when somebody makes a point and you can't really combat that point. So you have to attack that person personally, right? You can't really combat the point that person made because it's so ironclad that you have to look for something about that person to disqualify them from having that point. which makes no fucking sense because even if a fucking person that is not very good with money tells you, hey, you should probably not spend your money on this, and your immediate response is like, how the fuck you gonna tell me? You fuck your money over all the time, and then you spend your money on it and it blows up in your face. Yeah, you may not have liked the messenger, but the message was still right. Huh? It just is what it is. And so, people attacking me like I did something really wrong, like I touched kids or some shit like that, or like I beat some old lady up. It's just so stupid. And that's why I said, the certain level of maturity that I've gained over these years was definitely tested over these last 2 weeks. And I'm proud to say I slipped up a little bit, but I'm proud to say that, I'm still the same guy. And what I learned throughout that whole thing is that that what I learned throughout that whole thing is that is why people are taken advantage of. How you doing? That is why people are easily manipulated. That is why people are easily led astray because they don't think for themselves, right? Because when you think for yourself, a lot of times you have to think outside the box. You know what I mean? You genuinely have to think outside the box. And so when you don't do that, you allow somebody to think for you. If it sounds kind of cool, if it sounds kind of attractive, you're going to allow that to be like the thought, because we're always consuming 24/7. My biggest regret this year is not going full time on my YouTube sooner. You see what I'm saying? I said, but only the internet can make every place an arena where you can play for, like, and it's so crazy because we don't even need to do that. You're a generational dude. I respect you so much. I just wanted to say, bro, have a good day. Hey, appreciate you. Shout out to you, man. I can't really read your name, but it says Old Star. Shout out to you. But yeah, a lot of people can't think for themselves. It's like the pain of thinking for yourself is so great that a lot of people genuinely struggle with that shit. And I'll never understand it because I love thinking for myself. I love, coming up with new ideas for myself. I love that shit. And it's going pretty good. And like, I can't sit here and let somebody else think for me. I can't sit here and let somebody else talk for me. And when you do that, you give up the power that you genuinely have to be the person that you are. You see what I'm saying? And say, to be a better version of the person that you are. It's 3 a.m. and I need to sleep. Any tips? Did you drink caffeine? Drink a bunch of water, do a bunch of body weight squats, do a couple push-ups, do a couple jumping jacks, and then take a shower. A hot one. Your ass will go straight to sleep. Let me say, the downside of stubbornness, it's like not developed adults get older and have bad habits for real. Because I have this theory that there's no such thing as an adult for a lot of people. We're just like, these people are just children at their highest point of ignorance in adult bodies, because your body's going to continue to grow and age. But your mind, even though it grasps knowledge, there's a chance that you may not access that, or you may not allow yourself to access that knowledge. You see what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Oh, shout out to you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. The video's definitely coming. I said, if it's 3 a.m. where you at and you can't sleep, do a bunch of physical shit and then take a hot shower and drink some water. And say, I think it's called arrested development. Exactly. Oh, shit. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, big dog. How old are you turning? Yeah, but most people just they can't think for themselves. They need somebody to do it for them. And that's why people get taken advantage of, because I could understand, damn, why'd I smack? 30, life just beginning, baby. I could understand if I was a shirt pole. I could understand if I was a bad person. That's water. But to see the shit that people were saying to me as if I were fucked up. I was like, this is why. And then you go on their page, it's either private or they post things and it's very low vibrational shit. And I was like, this is why you are who you are. This is why you will always be who you are. Because you didn't take the time to follow up anything. You didn't take the time to look at anything. You see the Diddy Dog, it was actually really well done. I don't have Netflix, but I'm gonna figure out a way to watch it. You didn't take the time to do your own research and you just went off of your own fucking bullshit. You just went off of what somebody told you. That's why, and I know people do that with my videos. That's why I do the best thing. I do a very good job of giving people as much good information as possible. Like, I don't sit here and lie. I don't sit here and say things like, yeah, go attack this person, because I don't do no dumb shit like that. I come out here, I talk about perspectives, I talk about perception, I talk about life, I talk about how to better yours, talk about how to get over bullshit, how to deal with bullshit. I expose certain parts of my past that I thought I would never talk about. These things like that, because a lot of people genuinely could relate to and can use that to better themselves. You see what I'm saying? And so I stay private, so when I talk shit, they don't have material to come back at me. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. It is what it is. You got to do it, which could possibly be the actual reason behind why most individuals are too opinionated, because their thoughts are duplicated by what they consume on a daily basis. That's very true. And it's like, if I don't think most people have ever had an epiphany, but if you've ever had an epiphany, which is not just a name that black people name their daughters, if you've had nobody will get that joke. Nobody will get that joke. If you've ever had an epiphany, a sudden realization that, oh shit, I'm fucking up, or this ain't right, or this ain't this. You see what I'm saying? If you've ever had an epiphany, you would realize how influential certain people can be when you consistently listen to what they say. You'll realize how easily you've been manipulated almost your whole life. I used to have a cousin named that on my black. See what I'm saying? There you go. It's with algorithms. It's crazy. We all live in a different online world. Yeah, and it's like people feel like there needs to be villains and there needs to be heroes, when the true hero and the true villain is yourself. That's it. That's it. There is no outside villain. There are only internal villains and internal heroes. Are you the villain or the hero of your own story? Because your story is the only story that actually matters in life, because it is your life. Ain't nobody gonna live your shit for you. Nobody's gonna die for you. Nobody's gonna live for you. Nobody is gonna fucking, do things for you. It's like, do you allow other villains who are villains in their own life to influence what you do with your own story? You see what I'm saying? What are we really talking about here? And that's why a lot of people are misguided. And coming from a person with a pretty big following, it's so easy to fucking misuse your influence. Like Kendrick Lamar said, and so some people always the victim in their story. And that's sad. That's sad. That's sad. A lot of people are always the victim. Always. And we know these motherfuckers. It's never their fault. It's always somebody else's fault. I used to be that way as a kid. It was always somebody else's fault. I never did it because I was afraid of the consequences of my actions. Now I genuinely don't give a fuck. How can one tell if someone is gaslighting? Do gaslighters keep a stern face or smirk? You pick up on gaslighting when basically what I was what I was just saying. It's like, it's never their fault, right? If somebody does something to you and it's never their fault, that is the first and the easiest way to spot a gaslighter. Seriously, it is. It's never ever their fault. And then you let them talk long enough and they try to make it as though it's your fault. Like you were this, like, oh, this, that, and the third. I used to fuck with a lot of girls that did that shit. I used to be cool with some dudes that used to do that shit. And I had to cut all their ass off. But that is why I always say that, in my opinion, between 19 and 29, you're going to do the most maturing. You should at least do the most maturing. You see what I'm saying? You should, because you're going to, that time frame, those 10 years, you legitimately don't have a choice but to break out of your old childish mind, right? You have to break out of your old childish ways, your old childish this, your old childish that, and life is gonna force you to do it. You're gonna have to start paying rent. You're gonna have to start you figuring out how to get your own transportation, get a car. You know, are you one of these people that want to get married early? Are you one of these people that want to have kids early? That comes with its own level of bullshit. Um, are you one of these people that want to actually go after something? Do you want to fuck around and bullshit? All of these things, you know, all of these things become apparent. Like you got kids when you get to that age. When you get to that age, you have to make a decision. Is this what I'm going to do? Am I comfortable doing this? Blah 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 blah. And if you don't, then you pretty much fucked. It just is what it is. It genuinely just is what it is. So hopefully you make the right decision in that regard. One time my old friend dropped some on my laptop and said, "You didn't see it. Why was it there?" Instead of apologizing. That is gaslighting 101. What the fuck? I feel like I got something on my white chapstick. That's gaslighting 101. Becomes apparent when you have kids. There you go. You see what I'm saying? That's like, and see, we can really get into it over something like that. My laptop, like you genuinely dropped some shit on my laptop, dog. What are we really doing? Like, what are we doing? Like, are you gonna pay for this shit? No. Put your hands up. That's it. That's it. Put your hands up. If you're not gonna pay for this, put your hands up. Cause we gotta do all this. We gotta do it right now. I'm not going for it. Like, I'm genuinely not going for it. So, like, laptops are not cheap. Like, this fucking laptop right here cost me $430 or something like that. You know what I mean? It's easy to victimize perpetual behavior because acknowledging those traits are burdensome to people's ego. Self-reflection is an intimidating process for most. Yes, I would say that. I would say that being a gaslighter, you almost always have to be egotistical. You almost always, that's a crazy combination. Fried chicken or chicken and watermelon. I don't even like watermelon. Watermelon is disgusting. I like watermelon flavored shit. Like, for example, this right here is watermelon flavored, and you can get this from the TikTok shop. As a matter of fact, you know what? You just gave me a great idea. Because I know what you're trying to do, Mike, but I'm going to capitalize off that. Hold on. Everybody hold on right quick. Don't nobody go nowhere. Wait a minute. Damn, I ain't got no other bottle. Oh, word. Just everybody hold on. Everybody hold on. So I am on TikTok Live and YouTube Live at the same time. I'm a hustler. What can I say? So this guy, Mike, he commented a piece of chicken and a watermelon. Now, I don't like watermelon. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was trying to be funny, but I do like watermelon flavored things. And it's early, and I need to take my hydration. And this is fast hydration by who? Rosabella? Hey, Rosabella, you make some good shit. Let's take some of this. Get a scoop and just go ahead, just put it inside there, right? You could have a tumbler, you could have whatever. It don't really matter. See that? Look at that. Add a little bit more water to this shit. Hold on. It turns pink. So listen, I truly believe the older you get, the more you have to pay attention and take your hydration seriously. So if you one of these people that's like, oh, water is so nasty, it's just so nasty. Listen, you can get you one of these right here. Still drink your water. You can get you one of these right here. Go ahead and click that link. I haven't steered y'all wrong. And shout out to Mike for giving me this idea. I was about to say something to you, but it is what it is. See how easy that is? So I am on TikTok Live and YouTube Live at the same time. I'm a hustler. What can I say? So this guy, Mike, he commented a piece of chicken and a watermelon. Now, I don't like watermelon. Mike's still bugging. I don't know if he was trying to be funny, but I do like watermelon flavored things. And it's early, and I need to take my hydration. And this is Fast Hydration by who? Rosabella? Hey, Rosabella, you make some good shit. Let's do some of this. Let's get a scoop and just go. We had to get Mike the fuck up out of there. Right? Like, I genuinely don't see why people do that shit. It don't really matter. See that? Look at that. So yeah, I don't see why people do that. Like, you know you're getting blocked. You know you're getting blocked. And you just gave me a great idea. Because one thing that I want to do is I want to make more and more TikTok shop videos, but I don't want to make it like the base of what the fuck I do. But sometimes you just gotta, you know, you just gotta, you just gotta, you know, flip it and reverse it like they say. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Word. Now this video gonna pop up on one of y'all For You page. Y'all gonna be like, I was in the live when he made that shit. Y'all don't even know him like I know him. Fuck y'all. What's the album? It's an ice cold lemonade. Huh. Exactly. But to get back on that shit. Excuse me. See, man, this is what it's all about. Don't get mad at somebody. Just pivot. You must be 24. I'm 33. No, I don't think I look 24. I'd look like an old ass 24-year-old. But no, I'm 33 years old. I've been through the struggle. Trying to test you. Hey, throw it through his window. You know, my ex-girlfriend threw a brick through my window when we broke up. That was like her last thing. That's like her thing. She was like, ah. And then the guy, the fucking police officer, who was a black dude. This is why I always say, if you get the cops involved, the cops should be the same ethnic background as the person who's like involved, the people. Cause like, you know, it was a black dude cop. I used to tear her shit up. It was a black dude cop, and he was real cool. And I wish I was dating that shit. If I was dating Jasmine Sullivan at the time, have you seen her? Boy, look here. Let me see something. Jasmine Sullivan. Wait a minute. Jasmine Sullivan. Sorry. So like I was saying, yeah, you know. I mean, it's like he told me I couldn't really do shit about it because in the eyes of the law, which is fucking stupid, in the eyes of the law, if somebody does something to your car and you do something to them, you get in more trouble. Like if somebody, you know, throws a brick through your window and you like beat their ass, you go into jail. It's crazy. It's the craziest shit in the world. The time is the most aggressive thing on earth. Yeah, it's the most. It's the craziest thing in the world, and like, it's incredibly unfair. I will say that it is incredibly unfair, but you can't really do shit because in the eyes of the law, they look at people as more important than objects. So, unless you kill like a cop dog, and if you did that, that's just I feel like I've seen these stories of people that be like murking police animals, and then the cops be like, "Oh yeah, we can load you up." I feel like they just use that as an excuse to just like to really let off on folk. You see what I'm saying? I feel so. What's your thought on the manosphere, and do you think there should be ending of red pill philosophy? The thing about red pill philosophy is this: red pill philosophy, it used to be good. It used to be good, but it doesn't really serve a purpose anymore, in my opinion. Like when cats like, because Kevin Samuels never claimed to be red pill. People just gave him that label. But when cats like Kevin Samuels was still alive and they were doing what they were doing, it actually made sense, right? But you see these, this is what I don't understand. You see these podcasts, right? You see these podcasts of the guy talking to the girls, and it's like these are women that you wouldn't marry if you were the marriage type, right? I don't think there has ever been a lady that has been on one of these podcasts that a dude would look at and be like, I'm gonna marry her. You see what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna be in a relationship with her. I don't think they don't really get those types of women. They get the ditzy, the Instagrammy, the I don't really think very well type women, and then they use that because they know they're not gonna think past an Instagram picture. So it's like when you get them and they talk, it's like they're not really giving you anything that you need. You see what I'm saying? Whereas a guy like Kevin Samuels talked to everybody. Kevin Samuels talked to women who were of high regard and motherfuckers that was at the bottom of the barrel. And the beautiful thing about Kevin Samuels is that I would see his videos from time to time and I would watch them, and it was kind of like a shock when he got popular. See, Kevin Samuels only got popular when he started talking about women. Kevin Samuels was literally talking about men for years. Not talking about like talking shit, but like he had men call him in and like, hey, you need to do this. And then Kevin, this is what I'm doing. This is where I'm at. And he would always set them boys straight. And it never got popularized because guys take advice. Guys don't get mad. Like if my homeboys would be like, hey man, you fat dog, you got to get it right. I'd be like, yeah, you're right. I need to get my shit together. I'm tired of being a fat piece of shit. You see what I'm saying? This is how guys communicate, especially if you like them, if y'all like cool or whatever. But you tell a woman that, here comes a bunch of extra shit. And it was more apparent when he died because it was so many people, so many women talking so much shit about Kevin Samuels when he died. And I was like, bro, that's disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? Like, I genuinely dislike a few key people right now, but if they were to pass away before me, I wasn't gonna be like, yeah, good for you. I wasn't gonna do that shit. I'd just be like, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, it was. And it's like, these are the same women that he would speak about. So when you talk about the manosphere, it's not doing what it's intended to do. Like, it's not doing what it's intended to do. It's like I feel like it's more performative, right? Because a lot of people have asked me, why don't I do stuff like that? It's like, it's very performative in my opinion. Because you got this guy, he goes on here, he has his podcast, and he basically just talks to like women that you would fuck, and that's it. And try to make it seem like he's cool. And I'm just like, what are we really getting from this? What are we getting from this? You know what I'm saying? It opened your eyes as it should have, because it was known for back in the day. Like, that's what it should have been. You see, you do have to have some awareness out here, or you'll get taken advantage of. The beautiful thing about that is, this is why I said this, and this is why I said all of the things you're saying is why I said the red pill shit worked in the beginning. Now, just like everything else, it's performative based, it's money based. Everybody is using it for the wrong reasons. That's the thing. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. When it first like became popular, guys were like telling you what the fuck? Guys were telling you the truth about how women get down, how you may be on a roster, how you may, get taken advantage of. What's the friend zone? Look at Patrice O'Neal. Patrice O'Neal was talking about this shit in the early 2000s. The early 2000s. I think that's what it is. Look no further than Patrice O'Neal. If you are a guy, and I'm giving you the game right now, if you are a guy and you are wondering what it is, like, how do I deal with my approach to women and things that go, look no further than Patrice O'Neal. I'm telling you, the Cult of Black Phillip, which he had his own show for like a minute. You see what I'm saying? It's like all of the thing when he was on the Opie and Anthony show and he had his own specials. I'm gonna start listening to Patrice a little bit more today. Cause like I go through my eras, man, where it's like I don't need the advice. I already got it, but it's always refreshing to like listen to it. But like, look that shit up. I'm serious. And then like, watch what he said. Mind you, this man was a fucking prophet. The shit that Patrice said in the early 2000s is still prevalent today. And Patrice been dead for like 14 years. So it's like, yeah. You see what I'm saying? Listen, that man had a beautiful wife and she was actually in love with him. I don't think they ever got married. You see what I'm saying? And you want to know the craziest thing about that shit? Do you want to know the craziest thing about that shit? Listen to all the bullshit that's going on with me, right? That it's dying off now, thankfully. But listen to all the bullshit. People are like, how the fuck could this overweight, and then they're gonna call me ugly like I am ugly. Get the fuck out of here. This overweight motherfucker get with this beautiful ass woman, and he ain't got this, that. They said the same shit about Patrice O'Neal. They said the same shit about Patrice O'Neal. But Patrice O'Neal was a swinger. Him and this guy used to swing. I'm not doing no bullshit like that. But it's like, when you understand, right? And I had to understand this shit. There are a lot of women who do not necessarily, they want nice things. And yeah, I have all the intentions of becoming better. Why the fuck you think I quit my job and I'm doing all the social media shit? Yeah, I'm going to get rich very soon. But the thing is, when you stand for something, when you represent something like deeply, that is attractive to women. See, guys who like lead with everything except that, they always lose in the end, right? When you always lead with money, that's the only thing that keeps them coming. But if you lead with straight substance, you see what I'm saying? If you lead with substance, like what a man really is, you stand for something, you have structure, you do this, you do that. All of this physical shit, that's perfectly fine. But this is the number one reason as to why married men are so attractive to single women. Notice how it's all, whenever a guy gets exposed, notice how whenever a guy gets exposed and he's married for cheating, he's never cheating with another married woman. He's cheating with a single woman. Am I wrong? Right? You want to know why? It's because single women are attracted to the thing that he represents. And that thing that he represents is the thing they could never get, which is a fucking relationship or a marriage. It's the thing. It's the truth I meant to say. It's the truth. When you represent something, the people who could never fucking have it are attracted to it. So when they come to it, they do one of two things. They either want to be a part of it or they try to bring you down because they could never fucking have it. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Tell me I'm fucking wrong. You say you stream every day now. I knew you from TikTok, but I don't use the app anymore. Damn. Now I'm on TikTok Live and YouTube Live right now. Yeah, I'm getting it in. Yeah. Cause like, bro, I'm telling you, when a person and then it's doubly especially excuse me, it's doubly fucked up when a person who, hold on, wait, let me read this right quick. The topic is we diving into some shit, and if he was happy, he wouldn't be stepping out. The woman are in fan, and just like, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Shirt pull. You see what I'm saying? It's like, bro, listen. It's doubly worse when people who cannot fathom. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. It's doubly worse when people can't fathom how you are who you are, but you have what you have. The reason I have what I have is because my confidence level is through the fucking roof because I've been through the fucking fire and flames. I've been through all of this bullshit. I know what it's like to go without. I know what it's like to feel like shit. I've never been rich in my life. I've never been fucking supremely financially well off yet. I've never had that shit, right? But I talked about this in previous lives. I talked about this in previous videos. I put myself over bullshit. I mean, look like a hairdo from Beetlejuice because of the purple. I put myself over bullshit. I don't, okay, motherfucker be like, oh, she's out of your league. Says who? Who decided that? Who, genuinely speaking, who decided that? Who decided that this woman was out of my league? How you know that? Has she ever had a conversation with me? Has she ever gotten to know me? Because that's the biggest thing. If you go off of appearances, yes, appearance is very important. But appearance is not the end all be all. That's the thing that people always get fucked up. Appearance is very important, but it is not the end all be all. A week alone with this motherfucker, they'll be subscribing. Not even a week, couple days. You start talking, you start handling shit, you start doing shit. God forbid y'all start fucking. And then it's like, oh, whoa, this guy is, whoa. This guy is something serious. And then I didn't expect this out of that package. Yeah, because you are only going off of a facial image. You are only going off of what you saw. Now, okay, if a motherfucker dirty, stank, look like they ain't got nothing going on, bummy, ain't nothing you can do like that. But if it's just a regular dude and he's just, out of shape. Come on, bro. What are we talking about? And so I made a video about it. To other people doubting being projected. Yeah. It's just they project that shit on you because they can't do it. They can't do it. Right? They cannot do it. And I'm like, bruh, an ugly personality destroys yeah, you're right. It does. And a lot of people are pieces of shit trapped in good-looking bodies. And when a person can't get around the physical, that's why you always end up in fucked up positions. If a person can't get around the financial, that's why you always end up in fucked up positions, right? My relationship personally, and I'll talk about it briefly, it works because of who I am, of who she is, of who we are, right? We gel very well. We go together very well. You see what I'm saying? Anybody who sees my personal relationship and questions it, the immediate question is coming from your own insecurity about yourself. It's coming from your own insecurity about yourself because it doesn't make sense to you. So why do you need to question it? Answer that question. Answer that question. So now I'm supposed to do away with what I have just because it would appease your insecurity. Fuck your insecurity. And fuck you too. You see what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Now, we can box, but nobody wants to do that. So I'm just kidding. But anyway, like in all seriousness, people genuinely don't do that shit. They said, what's your opinion on that looks max and stuff? I feel like that's all internet, man. Like, I feel like looks maxing and all that shit, like that's just like, that's internet shit. You come to real life, it's just like that shit don't really matter. It doesn't. It's like you can look cute for like brand deals and sponsorships. Yeah. But like, if you really want like a genuine person on your person, you got to step away from all that stuff, right? It's the popular thing now. Is that people
What's the album? He said, people mindlessly conform to social norms and for some strange reason expect you to adhere to them as well. Individualism is in shackles due to people's deranged perception. And because nobody wants to stand out. Nobody wants to stand out. Nobody wants to stand out because they feel like trash because my microphone's dying. Nobody wants to stand out because they feel like they're going to be judged. They feel like they're going to be looked at funny. And yeah, you will be. But understand, the same people that are looking at you funny, the same people that are judging you are jealous that they can't do the same thing you're doing. They can't step out on their own faith or whatever the fuck and do what they want to do. You see what I'm saying? They can't. So, like, when I first started posting pictures of myself on Instagram, because I wanted to do the weight loss thing, and it didn't really, it worked out a little bit. I lost like 60 pounds. But, like, I say this all the time. I was posting shirtless pictures of myself. Right? Funny, ha ha, he he. But I was hesitant to do it because I was like, damn, these people going to judge me. And then I thought about it. I'm being judged by other out of shape people. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm being judged by other people who don't have what I have going on. What the fuck am I talking about? Why am I letting this shit stop me? That's so fucking stupid. And then I stopped doing it. And I just said, fuck it, I'm going to go do what I got to do. Yeah, and that's mainly why I stopped going on Instagram, because it is full of a bunch of miserable fucking people. But that's genuinely why I did what I did. And it's like, I don't have a problem with standing out. I don't have a problem with stepping apart. I don't have a problem with being different. A lot of people have a problem with that because they have a problem with themselves. That's just me. The mental battle is always the toughest. Once you accept the fact that people genuinely don't want better for themselves, and because they don't want better for themselves, they want you to struggle. Once you accept that, you'll realize that, okay, I need to do whatever the fuck I want to do anyway. Right? I need to do this thing anyway. Because if I don't do it, then I'm always going to be subject to some bullshit. You see what I'm saying? I'm always going to be subject to living by somebody else's standard, following somebody else's rule, doing somebody else's thing. And I don't want to do that. They say, what? Nice to see you back live. Just say if you want to meet up again. I don't know who the fuck you are. I've never met up with anybody. That's funny. That's hilarious. I wish I had a TikTok product I could promote because of that. You just gave me a great idea. You just gave me a great idea. Fuck. Hold on. Hold on. Which one? Is it the bottom? Yes, it's the top one. Hey. Hold on. I got astigmatism on my shit. Don't nobody go nowhere. So as you can see, well, you can't see now, but I'm gonna show you. I am still on TikTok Live and YouTube Live. Abdul Aesthetics on both. And this guy, Brian, I'm assuming, he says, hey, cutie, nice to see you back live. Just say if you want to meet up again. I don't know who the hell Brian is, but he probably wants to meet up and get some of these good Kuhiko microphones. Let me tell you something. A lot of people say a lot of weird shit on live, and it's usually because the quality and the audio sounds so good. Now see what you're listening to is the regular version. Now when I turn on this noise canceling version, hold on, wait a minute. You can hear the obvious difference. I mean the obvious difference. These people on live got me saying crazy shit. You can hear the obvious difference, right? It wasn't really loud in here to begin with, but listen, how many times have I told y'all about these, right? Because this Brian dude, he clearly wants a piece of this. I don't know if he wants a piece of me. He don't want a piece of me because I'm Mike Tyson, the motherfucker. But go ahead, click that link and get you one of these. You see what I'm saying? I'm all loud in here and shit. You can't hear nothing going on. Shout out to Brian, his weird ass. See how easy that is? People be like, I can't come up with ideas. You better make that shit happen, baby. They said, listen up, bitch. That is hilarious.
So as you can see, well, you can't see now. So as you
Gotta
can see,
chop this up a little
well,
bit.
you can't see now, but I'm gonna show you. I am still on TikTok Live and YouTube Live. Abdul Aesthetics on both. And this guy, Brian, I'm assuming, he says, "Hey, cutie,
Always.
nice to see you back."
Because I have an endless amount of TikTok shop items. I got some that need to be delivered now.
Live, just say if you want to meet up again. I don't know who the hell Brian is, but he probably wants to meet up and get some of these good Kohiko microphones. Let me tell you something. A lot of people say a lot of weird shit on live, and it's usually because the quality and the audio sounds so good.
Hold on.
Version. Now, when I turn on this noise canceling version, hold on, wait a minute. You can hear the obvious difference. I mean, the obvious difference. These people on live got me saying crazy shit. You can hear the obvious difference, right? It wasn't really loud in here to begin with, but listen. How many times have I told y'all about these, right? Because this Brian dude, he clearly wants a piece of this. I don't know if he wants a piece of me. He don't want a piece of me because I'm Mike Tyson, the motherfucker. But go ahead, click that link and get you one of these. You see what I'm saying? I'm all loud in here and shit. You can't hear nothing going on. Shout out to Brian. His weird ass. So as you can see, well, you can't see now, don't you?
I gotta turn the shit down because the shit. Hold on now. How the hell? I just used the same sound, dog. That's crazy. TikTok be doing some shit, dog. Yeah, these definitely are bots. Like, it's crazy how TikTok just be like, nah, you good, son. Fuck you talking about, nigga. All right. So that poster will be up in a second. Okay, word. We're back. The TikTok shop. Oh yeah, you said that. Yeah, it does, cause I just be like, you know, I just be chilling, man. I just be chilling. Like, I don't take none of this shit serious. People be saying wild ass shit, and you gotta just you have to learn to use things to your advantage. Like, you genuinely have to learn. And you know what's crazy? I've been talking to y'all for an hour and 13 minutes, and I ain't had a sip of coffee yet. Excuse me. Does it pay well? It pays a lot of other people well. I haven't been making crazy money. A little $50 here, a little $60 here. Nothing too major. You don't crash on coffee. No, I don't crash on coffee. I crash out on coffee. I don't crash on coffee. You ain't built your tolerance up yet. That's the thing. Once you build your tolerance up, you're good. They said, have you ever came across those balloon pop videos? Yes, I have, and they're fucking weird. They said, do you feel like you are more when you left your job? Well, the hustle psychologically to make this shit happen, because it's like saving the money, quitting the job. I bought myself a little bit of time, and now I have to maximize all of the time that I have. And so you have to keep yourself busy. What's the album? You have to keep yourself busy to go to make the shit happen. But yeah, those pop the balloon videos are fucking weird. people who want to be creators, I mean, shit, it's really nothing to think about. I mean, just go for it. Just give it a shot. Your first couple videos may be kind of stupid. You may feel dumb. You may want to delete them. Don't. Keep them up so you can like look back on how, you know, look back on how cringy things may have been and how much better you've become. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't delete any of your videos that you posted. Keep them shit active. He said that's how I was. Yeah, no, don't delete shit. Don't delete nothing. If anything, private them. Fuck them. But don't delete them. Because you need to have, you genuinely need to have like a footprint of things that you've done, videos that you've made, all kind of shit. And if you don't have that, then, you know, fuck. It just sucks. You know, I get it. I understand it. I get it. I understand it. It's kind of tough, but it is what it is. So, yeah, don't delete shit. Don't delete nothing. Oh God, he's bald. Hell yeah, I'm bald. Fuck. All right, I've been putting this shit off for too long. My eyes all watery and shit. God damn. Also, in the long term, would you consider hiring editors so you could focus purely on filming, or do you like your own style? I like my own style of editing, man. I don't think it's like I don't think I'll ever get to the point to where I'll hire people to do it. It's cool. There's those people that have such outrageous standards, but don't seem to measure up anything they want for them. Yeah, cakes are definitely better than pies. But I like my style, man. My style is real straightforward. It's real, you know, do my little cuts, cut out the, cause like you working out, you know, you gotta cut out the breaths and shit like that. You know, I keep the heavy lifts and whatnot. Like this video right here, I think. Let me see. Today's YouTube video is a continuation of the journey. Also adding in dealing with social media pressure from people who seek to see you fail. Social media disagreements and just dealing with social media as a whole. Also in this video, we reveal that we've lost 2 pounds since last week, which is an amazing feat, and it's going to continue on into the next coming weeks. Lastly, this video is about continuing to persevere even when things start to come at you from all angles. Because as we all know, life is probably the most unpredictable thing that you will ever experience. With that being said, I need a few title ideas, a detailed description, and YouTube-based tags that are not hashtags. Do you miss your hair? It would be nice. It would be nice if I had it. It would be nice if I had that motherfucker, boo. I'd have hair like Super 17, and nobody can beat me when I'm Super 17. Like, bro, I saw that video on that Pop the Balloon shit with that chick that was built like melted ice cream, and she was like, "What party did you vote for? You get out of my face." I'm like, who the fuck you talking like that? Like, who you talking to, nigga? As a boy, fitness journey, and pressure turns them down. Appreciation. Get a whiteboard. Oh, a whiteboard? What? Yeah, like you literally talk shit. Like, okay, I'm out of shape. You know what I'm saying? But that's not why I don't talk shit. Because I'll talk shit to anybody. Because what the fuck they gonna say? Oh, you're fat. Nigga, I fucked your mama. Anyway, so like, she was literally built like some shit, and she was genuinely talking shit to the guy, and I was like, just because you have a difference of political opinion, and then she was like, "Get out of my face, girl, get the fuck fuck out of here, nigga. 2020, I thought you were. I mean, in 2020, I was. In 2020, I was a lot smaller than I am now. You think I've been 300 plus pounds this whole time? Hell no. 2020, I was a fucking savage. I kept eating like one too. So here we are. Leos are known for their hair. You should be rocking the lines, man. I'm telling you, bro. I had to be nerfed, dog. They had to nerf me. They had to keep me under 6 feet. They had to traumatize me so I would eat a lot of food. And they had to fucking take my hair. I promise you. They nerfed the fuck out of me. No, you're not crazy. Trust me. I just gained weight over those last 5 years. They nerfed the fuck out of me. Seriously. Like, I should have been at least 6'3", 6'2". Never have been fat. Long hair. Long meat. Well, meat already long, but it is what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? But they was like, bruh, this dude he's a man. It would be too much. He would be too much. Like, we have to take him down. You said stress played a part. No, you're right. Stress definitely played. When I went to that, when I was in Holden, like, and this is why I take such offense to the shit that's going on now, because I hate being blamed for some shit I didn't do. And like, your head always hit no shit. And like, when I went to that shit, dog, and I started stressing to the point to where oncoming headlights would hurt my eyes, I was like, bro, I can't do this shit, man. I can't do this shit, man. Like, yeah, I had a nice little fucking Baton Rouge mini afro. I've been chilling. And I lost all my fucking hair. That shit crazy. When life gets unpredictable, I get stronger. Which one of these, hey, listen. Which one of these titles sound better? Excuse me. They want me to fail, but I keep showing up anyway. Life hit me from every angle, and I still lost 2 pounds. I like that one. The pressure is real, but I refuse to fold. Fighting through social media hate and still losing weight. I like that. When life gets unpredictable, I get stronger. Staying focused when everyone wants a reaction. I like that too. Preserving through chaos, my weight loss update. They talk, I transform, another 2 pounds down. That's fucking good. That's good. That's good. These are good. I like these shit, bro. Yeah, I like that one. The last one is they talk, I transform, another 2 pounds down. The one that really stick out to me is life hit me from every angle, ... and I still lost 2 pounds. I like that. I like that. The second one holds meaning, but it's comedic at the same time. Yeah, shirt pull. You're right. That's the one I just read. Height, minimum, bulkiness, max. That's pretty much my stats. Yep. If this was life, I'd be like a 85 overall right now. Seriously, I would be at 85 overall right now. Well, I am. Well, I'm probably like 80. No, I'm 85. But I gotta get up to the 99 overall, boy, and then a 100. Who the fuck is 100 overall right now in life? Shirt pull. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Shirt pull. We need the punishment tees. I got so many fucking t-shirt ideas, dog. I got so many t-shirt ideas. I like the they talk, I transform, another 2 pounds down. That's really good. I'm gonna have to figure out one. John can't. What about him? Shirt pull is so relatable. Oh wait. Let me see. Shirt pull so relatable. I used to do that shit as a kid. Yeah, but you gotta shirt pull. Let's see. I'm gonna save up some more money. You shit. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. Like I'm genuinely gonna release that shit to the world. Release that shit to the wild. I still can't believe I'm live on both. I think so. I bought this Adobe shit, so I should have. I got Photoshop, so I can come up with some ideas. So I can't. Them fuckers' hands was big as shit. Them fuckers' hands was big as fuck for real, and their feet, them shit stink. But yeah. I'm thinking now. The Rock, his life is on easy mode. I wear size 13 and a half. I do. I always preferred Ken over Ryu. Always. I always preferred Ken over Ryu. I don't know why. But yeah. I really been sitting here bullshitting because I don't feel like doing what I gotta do. The Rock, he got off of that shit. Like the Rock, like the thing about the Rock, and that's why he's so small right now, because he's getting older, and you can't really be running that shit the older you get. His doctor was like, "Hey, listen, stop this shit," and he was like, "Okay." So, who's on the yeah. Yeah, he stopped running that shit, and you know, they basically told him, yeah, you have to stop running gear. You thought right, because he is, or he was until they, told him to cut that shit short. And folks really swear that The Rock is like natural. The Rock is not fucking natural, bro. Like them Samoan motherfuckers, it's really, they hold on to a lot of body fat. And so, for that being the case, it just is what it is. That's why you never really see any Samoan bodybuilders. Because they're all like, they hold on to a lot of fat. They hit really hard too. People are afraid of Samoans. I ain't afraid of no fucking Samoan. What's out, nigga? What's out? What you trying to do, nigga? Roman Reigns, I think they all run a little something. Yeah, I genuinely think they all run a little something. You had no idea. Look no further than Pain and Gain. If you think that The Rock is natural, right? If you think that The Rock is natural, look at just type in The Rock Pain and Gain, the movie that he was in 2013. Come on, bro. Come on. He was never them in the NFL. I mean, a couple of them boys, they on like the O-line and D-line and shit. But like skill position players and shit, nah, they mainly go do rugby. It's the Samoans on the West Coast are black adjacent. And that's what the WWE does. The WWE be treating Samoans like black folk. Well, the way they should treat good black folk. Well, no, that's not what I meant to say. My goodness. Oh my God. My eyes are watery again. Fuck, man. I done yawned 3 times. Bro, just wake up. Not too long ago. Oh, wait. I don't want my underwear showing, so I gotta pull down. Pull down? Pull up my pants. You bitch. Yeah. So this is what we be doing Every morning I be making this shit. Shit. It ain't gotta be perfect. I don't give a fuck. Shit, it ain't gotta be perfect. It is what it is, right? I'm not fixing that side. Fuck that. Alright. Where's the remote? No, I try not to stay up late. I'll tell you that shit. Yeah, I try not to stay up late because I definitely gotta stick to a schedule of some kind. Damn. I also stopped taking naps. Hold on. Well, she got a ass on her. God damn. To get an estate sale at DeMarcus Ware's old home. Fuck all that. You gotta make a quick phone call. What's the album? Oh my fucking god. Shit dumb. Yeah, my homeboy sent me a message. I can't even listen to that shit. I can't even listen to this shit on live. Y'all, shit. Hey, y'all don't need to know nothing about that shit, no. Oh my god. I'm actually not a fan of current date wrestling. I think it all sucks ass, to be honest with you. It's all, it's not a good product. I genuinely don't believe it is. Oh, it's an important phone call. It is definitely. Wait a minute. I don't want this to be nowhere near the water. I'll lift this bitch up a little bit. So, what we have today is I got to get rid of all of these dishes. I don't know about y'all, but I be using gloves when I wash dishes and shit, man. I don't know about y'all. And I wish I could play music, but I'm on TikTok. I mean, YouTube Live now. So if I were to play music, it would get banned. Definitely. Maybe you can mute the live. No, I mean, I was just gonna call my gal. I mean, I called her. She'll respond. She'll call back. Her number is the only number that can get through my do not disturb. I remember I accidentally put my homeboy on favorites, and I took a nap, and he called me. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then it was that day I told my gal, I was like, "Hey, don't call me unless it's an emergency because I'm about to take a fucking nap. And so my phone ring, I hop out of bed, head on a fucking swivel. And he was like, yeah, man, what's going on? Like, nigga, what the fuck, nigga? But yeah. Yeah, I don't understand why people don't use like gloves to do damn near anything in the kitchen. And then still wash your hands afterwards. Was that album? You know? But sadly, most people aren't me. So it is what it is. All right. We need, because we got to make food too. So we need a pot for some oatmeal and we need a pan for some ground beef. Because we're eating oatmeal and ground beef today. These are disposable gloves, yes. We're eating oatmeal and ground beef with spinach. So there's that. Damn. Oh. Where am I gonna put this shit at? We got too much shit. Like we really do. Like I'm looking at oatmeal and ground beef. Y'all don't eat shit like that? What's wrong with that? Man, y'all ain't about to make me feel bad for eating oatmeal and ground beef, man. Come on, bruh. Just wait till I make it. I just gotta do a little bit of organizing in this kitchen. This the bowl we gonna eat it out of. I just gotta do a little bit of organizing. And we gonna do the damn thing. You know, before we get started, fuck this. I want a little bit of coffee. Wait. Y'all might be too high up. Oatmeal, ground beef, and spinach together is diabolical. No, it's not. That's normal for me. You get your protein, you get your complex carbohydrates, you get your fiber from the spinach and the oatmeal. You gotta shit it all out. Uh-oh. Hold on now. Oh, I've been about to see. Where the fuck my shit at? Oh, they're about to tweak that. Lock in if I tweak that. GB with rice. Oh, ground beef with rice. A sweet potato, yeah. Oatmeal. Now, hey, I'm telling y'all, boy, just chill. I promise you I'm gonna make it. Just chill. And it's not even gonna take that long. Just a little bit of coffee to get the day going. I mix the ground beef and the spinach together. What's that? Shout out to you. Me and her went to high school together. Her and her twin sister. Oh God. I promise you, just let me clear this out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna clean this off right quick. I'm gonna spray the stove so I can wipe them down. My gal was cooking it there last night. I said, since I'm a stay-at-home mom, I'll take care of the kitchen. Let's go. Fuck. All right, word. I gotta get active. Cause y'all think I the bullshit. I tell y'all, man, like that's a great combo. That is a great combo. The fuck? If these bottles weren't so fucking impossible to open after a while, they would be great. Cause they got the little, like, you see that? Like right here? They got the little shit where like when you shake up the protein, it'll, you know, do what it do. Do what it do tonight. 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 Y'all boy don't know nothing about that. Yeah. Fuck. Ain't gonna go in there. Now, baby, I just wanna take your freaking clothes off. Kiss your body. The part in question. Take your freaking clothes off. Lay the lights on. Let me see you. No, I fucked up. Why take your clothes off? Lay the lights on. Let me see you go off. Baby, that's my body calling your name. And baby, that's your body doing the same. Act right. Don't show me. Back it up, put it on me, act right. When I found out Jamie Foxx could sing, I was like, this motherfucker does it all. Like that Snoop Dogg thing. This motherfucker don't miss. Do I weigh my food? You must not have been in the live. I just weighed the coffee. I just weighed it. I got the food scan right there. So, cook. I am about to cook ground beef with oatmeal and spinach. Or as the Hispanic people say, spinaca. I genuinely don't know if they say that shit. Your body, excuse me, show me how you use it. We gon' pop some champagne, listen to some music, and once we get our clothes off, put your legs around my shoulder, and it's gonna be just like a shoulder. Baby, I'ma work you up. I wonder why the fuck did he say that like that? We almost done. You still hang out with anyone from school? No, I done moved away. I live in Raleigh, North Carolina now. Everybody else still live in fucking Charleston. I mean, I'm still good with Brandon and Micah. That's it. Those are really the only two people that I remember from school. Well, that I'm cool with from school. I ain't really cooking breakfast because it's almost 12 o'clock. But the only reason I'm eating oatmeal is because I need to get my fiber higher. Can we get much higher? Fuck. Yeah. Do what it do tonight. Do what it do tonight. Dude, it's like, it's crazy. I didn't realize you moved that far. And say, and yeah, same old. Paris Jackson? Boy, listen. That's crazy. I wonder how she doing. Her fine self. Everybody fucking loved her. That's great. Y'all ever had somebody in y'all school that was like so non-controversial, but everybody was madly in love with her, women included? My best friend. Yeah, I used to go to school with this girl named Paris Jackson. And everybody, because she just looked more like a woman than everybody else, right? Like, and she was nice. She never was in no bullshit. Everybody was like smitten with her and shit. So, that was fun. All right. Now that we got this out the way. Y'all boys think, like, did y'all do what everybody else does and move to Goose Creek, or y'all still stay in Mount Pleasant? 'Cause Mount Pleasant is fucking expensive right now. Yeah. That's good, man. New subscriber here. What happened to the daily content? It was love the long form videos. The daily the daily content is still coming. So then I gotta juggle all of this shit. Somerville, Goose Creek, same shit. It is what it is. But yeah. Is she like married? Does she have kids? Do y'all have kids? Because I don't. I lost touch with everybody since graduation. Let's see. Unless I'm loving them all, I'm gonna keep me motivated since I'm in a similar situation. What situation are we talking about exactly? Let's talk about it. I need something to talk about while I do this. I hate cleaning the fucking kitchen. It's just so fucking trash. It takes too long. I don't know. Somebody else may feel the same way. You clean the kitchen and you be like, this is taking too long. This is taking too long. Oh my God. And then you blink and the shit's finished. Y'all both single with no kids. So Paris is single with no kids, huh? At 30 something? Huh? Nah, I'm just kidding. That's crazy. That's actually not crazy. It is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes shit just don't work out. It is what it is. What about your sister? I quit trucking in July to invest in myself mentally, physically, and spiritually. When I came home, definitely a struggle. But don't let the foot off. Yeah, hey, shout out to you. Shout out to you, because you did something that a lot of people think about and they would never fucking do. And I want so desperately to succeed so I can show people you do not have to do what the fuck you don't want to do. See, and she also say, does she still live in Charleston, or she moved to like a different part of South Carolina? Because at one point in time I moved to Columbia. Then I moved back to Charleston. Or Somerville or whatever. I moved back to Charleston and here I am. Back away from fucking Charleston. I'll never move back. Fuck that. Okay, word. Man, we gotta link up, man. Like, I know people was like, they had some shit on Facebook about the high school, what do we call this shit? Reunion? Fuck no. But I damn sure link up. Doing no damn high school reunion. That shit wasn't real anyway. Hey man, what's going on, bro? Oh yeah, I just bought a new Lambo. What are you doing? Well, I'm fat, nigga. What are you talking about? Get up my face while I wing you, boy. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go that far. But it is what it is. Fuck. These goddamn dishes and shit, man. Yuck. So I was gonna try to go Colorado. Did I read that right? Because y'all was using the military, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But I remember, and that's a crazy thing. Since we're on the topic of moving, a lot of people are definitely Haitian, Mario. That's funny. I can tell a Haitian person from a lot of other Caribbean folk. I don't even know if Haitian is like Caribbean. But to get back to what I was saying, a lot of people want to move from their hometown, but they're just deathly afraid to do it. I don't understand that. Like, I always kept in the back of my head, like, if this shit don't work out, I can always move back. Even though, you know, I didn't want to, but if it didn't work, I could always move back. And what I could do? Oh, you trying to move away, now you gotta move back with your dumb ass. Now I beating him the fuck up. And, you know, I feel a little bit better because somebody disrespect me and I put a hand on him. But like, if you want to move from your hometown, just do it. Like, just find a way to make a little bit of bread and just go. Genuinely, just get you some money, save some money, you know, pack your shit, sell what you can't move or what you don't want. You know, pack your car up, maybe get your car delivered, which is a lot more expensive than it used to be, and just slide. Like, you genuinely don't need to stay here if you don't want to be here. But a lot of people don't think that way. Like, there are so many people who are stuck in their hometown that desperately want to leave, but won't because of fear. And my question is, what the fuck are you afraid of? You already, 9 times out of 10, you probably struggling where you at. You see what I'm saying? Is that Chevet? That is Chevet. You struggling where you at. So a change of scenery with the same struggle may be the answer to the struggle in and of itself. If you catch my drift. You see what I'm saying? A change of scenery in the struggle may be what you need to get the fuck away from the struggle. You struggle in your hometown, you struggle in some place you want to go. See, nobody would have known that. Nobody would have known it was your government if you didn't say nothing. See how you incriminated yourself? And you say you're moving to Raleigh. You're not moving to Raleigh. Stop this. You're lying. Money or not, just move. Money comes and goes. Credit is just a game. Exactly. This guy gets it. This guy knows what the fuck he's talking about. Talk about you moving to damn Raleigh. You won't even come and visit this motherfucker. Door always open. You know the address. I was just in Florence yesterday. 2 more hours I would have went back to Charleston, but I decided not to go because it's Sunday and I would have been mad as a bitch. I'd have been like, damn, boy, I got a 4-hour drive. I don't feel like that shit. That shit's whack. You don't know the address. Shit. It's easy to find. It's easy to find. What's out? Columbia is nice. Please tell these people how nice Columbia is. Well, no, don't do that because you probably don't like Columbia because you're from Columbia. Or you might be one of these people that genuinely like where you're from. It is what it is. I always say folks tend to not, you know, like the place they're from as opposed to the people who've never been there. Columbia nice as a bitch. What are you talking about? You'll be in Raleigh soon. I'll believe him when I see him. Folks, me and Shelby lived in down Columbia. Ain't nobody come see us. Now, oh yeah, I'm gonna come visit you. Only person that ever came to visit me is my old man. That's it. That's the only thing. All right. Y'all boys I'm still gonna cook this shit. Y'all boys just chill out. I'm almost done with these damn dishes. I'm almost done. Is it just infatuation? Or is it real love? Sexy Red fucked that song up. Fuck. Why the fuck do these old artists keep giving these newer artists permission to sample and then fuck their songs up? I don't understand that shit. When I said what I said, I can come to Columbia so you on the road. What's out? We chilling. It's cool, my plug over there. Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. You using that as an excuse. I'm not trying to fucking hear it. Alright. Come on, man. annoying. Ugh. Damn it! Oh my goodness! She at work. Sexy red fucks up. She does. I mean, these new artists fucking suck. I say, ooh, baby, girl, shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody want to hear that bullshit. But I digress. I've had Kiki's one time. I'm gonna be honest, I was not impressed. Maybe I didn't eat the right food, but I was genuinely not impressed at all. Again, I had like chicken, macaroni, and some shit. Them boy had a fucking Kool-Aid dispenser. That's the first time ever in my life I saw a Kool-Aid dispenser. That was different. That was very, very different. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get you from Charleston. Shit, we talking about Charleston right now. Yes, I don't know what that is. Is that a soul food place? Yeah, it's Kiki's Chicken and Waffles, right? That's what's called in Columbia, South Carolina. They got one in Charleston, but the thing about Charleston is like when places come to Charleston, you know, they don't do as good because the people fuck it up. Like one thing that used to piss me off is that they would always promote Red Robin's commercials in Charleston, but the closest Red Robin's was in Columbia, which was like an hour and a half away. And then the second closest was in Myrtle Beach, which was like 2.5 hours away. And I'd be like, hey, oh shit, we can go to Red Robin's. Yeah, that shit far. Fuck! Red Robin, young man, what? And then my first time at Red Robin's, well, I'll never forget that shit. I was like, do y'all really give endless french fries? Well, yes, we do. Let me get 3 servings. Okay. She came back with 3 separate plates of fucking steak fries. Bruh. And then me and my gal moved to Columbia. Guess what the first place is we ate when we moved to Columbia? Fucking Red Robin's. Goddamn right. Royal Red Robin with the fucking egg, bacon, a little bit of bourbon on that butch. Fucking barbecue sauce for the french fries. Let me get about 2 trees. Let me get about full plate of fucking steak fries. Wow. Hell yeah. Keep them fucking coming. I had about, I think by my 5th plate, the lady was like, you want another one? I was like, hey, look y'all, bitch. That's enough. I ain't got nothing else. I ain't got nothing else. I've eaten enough. It's a, hold on, what you say? I hated Charleston. I lived there for 4 years, no offense. But that explains your stance on marriage. Oh, shit. What do you mean by that? Said, do you associate with many people whose skin is not melanated? Yeah. The culture respects common law more. Them steak fries are true. Yeah, them steak fries is good as a bitch. See, well, shit, I can't speak for them because I don't really partake in that type of content, so I can't really speak for them folks. But I just be chilling, man. You know, I always say my thing on marriage was like, I never really had any good examples of what it is, of a good one. And so, in saying that, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I should just, you know, do a little bit more research. It just didn't make sense to me. You know? It just did not make sense to me at all. So, here we are. God damn it. I guess I gotta wash my hand. Yeah, it shit don't make sense to me. Like, it's just a piece of paper to me. You know? It's like, there's the religious aspect of it, which I'm not religious, so that didn't really apply to me. In my experience, I just noticed that people really don't care honestly. The family treated him like they were married. Hey, it just did not seem like that big. I mean, and some people are like that, yeah. But I through my experience, right? This is why I always say, and especially after going through my phase of being extraordinarily judgmental. Kodak Black music is kind of butt, because I just can't understand it. Some of his music is tough, but I'm not a fan per se. He cool, but after my judgmental phase, I realized, well, I can't really put what I believe onto other people because other people feel differently. They go through different shit. So it makes sense why some people want to be married, some people don't want to. And it's like, my belief is my belief. So I can't get mad at them for believing something. It just is what it is. And so that's why I just walk through life that way and say, fuck it, it is what it is. You know, if you find a relationship dynamic that works out for you, by all means, do it. But if your thing is you have to be married, you got to ask yourself, like, why is it that important? You know? Like, you're like, I have to be. And some people are like that. Excuse me. Some people are genuinely like, I have to be married. Oh. And I'm just like, all right. That's your thing, man. Go for what you know. Man, fuck this. I'm throwing this away. So, you know, marriage aside, it is what it is to me. All right, let me make sure there's no other dishes out here that need to be washed. No? Okay, good. Fuck. Now I can actually run the dishwasher. Damn, boy, it's late as a bitch. I'm still gonna make that oatmeal and ground beef. Y'all boys just chill out. So if I get married, she can't expect nothing from me. That's crazy. Well, see, marriage is probably ain't your thing. You know? And there's nothing wrong with that. Marriage just isn't the cause for you. And it's just so crazy. I got a lot of flack for saying that. And I'm just like, why are y'all trying to jump me? I mean, y'all really can. It don't matter. But like, the fuck did I do to y'all? Did I fuck your bitch? Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah. So, it is what it is. Charleston's actually not that bad. Like, me personally, I feel the way I feel just because I'm from there. And I want different shit. I want to experience something different. I want to do something different. I hate how I be saying I don't listen to mumble rap because I don't understand. Well, then go listen to anime music. Hey, listen. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. Man, NBA YoungBoy music sounds the same as how it used to sound. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't hating. I'm not hating at all. I genuinely don't understand how my dude is so popular. All he do is curse hard. Like if you listen to NBA YoungBoy music, he says a lot of curse words very aggressively. Bitch, fuck, hoe, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I mean, he got the twerk song out, but you know, motherfuckers will look for any reason to shake ass. So it is what it is with that. Damn. But some people are popular for, you know, shout out to him, man. I don't know. Just, you know, how many, my thing is like, how many times you gonna talk about shooting somebody? How many times you gonna talk about killing somebody? Like, Does that not get old after a while? To me, it does. Shit. But there is just one thing I need to know. Is it just imagination? Or is it real love? Is it just... You know what I mean? And then you got Sexy Red fucking the song up. Jamie Foxx would be ashamed of himself. Cause you changed me, baby. Fucking song, bro. Does anybody know that song? Because whenever that song come on, you know my gal got an iPhone, so she be playing Sherpo. She be playing like, you know, such and such radio. Because it's a thing, right? That's the thing. If you got an iPhone, you can like type in an artist name and they'll play all the songs that are associated with that artist. Yeah. And so whenever that song comes on, she'll either have it on like Chris Brown or Jamie Foxx. And whenever that song You Change Me comes on, the Chris Brown part always fucking gets me because I don't know what the fuck he's saying. Look at anybody doing that. Like, what the fuck are you saying? And I never say this shit right because I don't know what he's saying. Word. Ooh. My hands smell like rubber and bleach. Apple Music. And Drake need to go back to when he was giving out scholarships. He was... Tell you boy, tough guy Drake fucked it up for everybody. Like, tough guy Drake fucking sucks. We gonna pull up on you with them shit and we gonna do you out on your intelligence and shit that you used to. Shut the fuck up, Drake. And stop making fun of people for not having bread. That's another thing. Y'all stay at the Sheraton. That shit is embarrassing. Bitch, I'm not rich like you, you fuck. Shut the fuck up. You see what I'm saying? That boy probably been saying all kind of shit in his life. I don't like nobody. I don't. All right. Now the moment everybody was waiting for. Stove is clean. So is this pot. Or pan thing. My preferred oatmeal. Quick oats. Oatmeal will definitely be done way before the ground beef. Need another bag, another glove. So, in that regard, yeah, I'm letting my shit grow out. It looks crazy, but it is what it is. I got the Luigi hat already. He's 40 and don't know that. That's before I. It's like you still talking about the things you used to talk about when you were younger. You got to give it up. Damn. Yeah, you got to hurry up and eat this shit. This shit's turning. Fuck it, all of it. Put it all in there. Fuck it. That's not good. And we eating ground beef later on the day too. So, got the ground beef, a bag of broccoli. I'm talking, these are broccoli balls. I mean, spinach. Bro, what the fuck? Oh. What the hell? Oh my God, no way. You know what I mean? Seasoned salt. So far we down, I'm probably down like 5 pounds now. Because I started taking this shit serious like 2 weeks ago. I was supposed to weigh myself today. I'm gonna wait until weigh myself tomorrow. Seasoning salt. Black pepper. I want this shit to be tasty. A little bit of nature seasoning. Where's the onion powder? This is garlic powder with pepper in it, but it comes out in balls, but that's fine. I'm gonna still use the fucker. And I can't believe I don't have no onion powder in there. I really need some white pepper. White pepper is a secret ingredient that most people don't know about. This for shits and giggles. A little bit of lemon pepper. That's it. Let that shit cook. And just go from there. I don't know what, I am very close to 300,000. But what happens is, I keep seeing, the 299,000. It'll be 299.1. Then it'll go back down. It'll go back up. It'll go back down. So, I guess I need I need to post another viral ass video. Yeah. Used to be the kind of nigga never wanna settle down. 'Cause you changed me, baby. You changed me, baby. I'll be a player for life. Switch that all up in one night. Oh, baby, ain't no sense. You, baby, I love you. Like, what the fuck are they saying? Alright. So we got the oatmeal in the pot. This is a solid gold spoon. If you ever break in here, steal this. Shit's worth $100,000. Alright, so wow, this is cooking. I don't know why the old school Naruto theme is playing in my head right now. Excuse me. My head grease. Hey, shit up there. Habits that lower human testosterone: drinking a lot of alcohol, stress, jacking off too much. What else? Not eating healthy, being overweight, not working out. So like, you can be overweight, and if you still work out, you can kind of bridge the gap between that. But if you overweight and you don't work out, You're kind of shooting yourself in the proverbial foot. What the hell? My phone about to die? Stop describing my life. I didn't even know my phone was about to die. Oh, no. Woof. Had to catch that fan. That fan would come back around. You hear me? Yeah, that's what it is. My ear ringing. I'm about to post a video on YouTube right now. Well, I gotta make a thumbnail, but it is what it is with that. Appreciation. $2015. It really was. Everybody was winning. Nobody was really, well, motherfuckers were still going at it and shit, but you know, it is what it is with that. Appreciation. I'm taking this fucking shit off. Audio just going to have to sound like what it sounds like. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. In that David Garrard. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to have to stay stationary because my phone was dying. So 9%. My other phone, however, is on... no, I can't hoop for shit. Did you deadline date? Did you have a deadline date for the wig cut? No. We just gonna lose gradually and go from there. All right. My phone has been out of the phone. Ah, fuck. My phone has been out of the phone case for far too long. Time to put it back on. I don't know, man. Motherfuckers, like I can't hoop for shit. I'm not even gonna act like I can. I suck ass at basketball, like legitimately trash. Yeah, Soulja Boy and Chris Brown were supposed to fight and they never did. That would have been funny, because I truly believe Soulja Boy cannot fight. Like Soulja Boy genuinely cannot fight. He loud as a bitch. Can't fight for shit. And, you know, that's crazy. Appreciation. Because I got to make a thumbnail. I got to eat. Then I got to make a thumbnail. My thumbnails, I be putting a lot of fucking respect on my thumbnails, dog. Like, for real. Like, this shit, like, look at this shit, man. I be doing my due diligence, dog. Feels good to be chilling out. Cleaned up the kitchen. I moved some shit around. I made up this bed. That's what I was putting off. He saw the fire. He said, you remember that video of him training for, like, bro, they can't fight. Like, a lot of these dudes can't fight, man. I don't know what it is. I know Chris Brown and Quavo don't like each other, but I could genuinely give a fuck about them. But like, a lot of dudes can't fight, but they talk a lot. You know, that's why I stay in my lane. I stay in my little lane, man. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't say shit to nobody. I just be chilling. Dog. Also, in this video I'm posting, there's like a clip of me shirtless in there, so get ready. Let it go. I ain't even trying to hold it. The shit just grow back because that's what hair does. I'm going to shave this shit. I'm going to give it like 2 or 3 more days and I'm going to just shave it off again. And I'm going to go live when I do it. So you knock me out with the McDonald's Orange High C with pre-workout. Just you good. See, the thing is, it's like, the thing with that, man, is like, I be trying to have little pieces of enjoyment. That shit was delicious, but it was a waste of time anyway. Cause I'm so used to drinking coffee, and I just said I'm not drinking coffee and pre-workout in the same day ever again. I'm not doing that ever again. And that was one of those days where I did it. So fuck that. I'm not doing that shit, bro. Bro, where is the video? Y'all gonna hear a lot of 50 Cent on this shit, boy.
So it's for
Y'all gonna hear a lot of 50 Cent. Cause I had 50 Cent jamming like a motherfucker. G-Unit. We in here. We could get the drummer popping. We don't care. It's going down. Cause I'm around. 50 Cent, you know how I gets down. What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangsta? Bro, why can't I find... There's a simple fix. Yeah. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, shit. Y'all gotta come with me. YouTube people, hold on. I'll be right back. We back. Yeah, 50 Cent. Excuse me. If Lloyd Banks wasn't lazy, he would, he would be legit. Like, well, at least according to 50 Cent. Because if you listen to the audiobook, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, he talked about that in depth. I think that audiobook is like an hour and a half long, and for 20, maybe 30 minutes of it, it might be longer, I might be off by a lot. He talked in depth about Lloyd Banks and how he wanted to do things by the book, and how he wanted he wanted to be like the guys from back in the day and blah, 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 blah. And it just didn't fit the vibe, because 50 was like, yo, you need to get on social media. You need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. And Lloyd Banks was just too cool for school. He genuinely was like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. You see what I'm saying? So I will listen to it, but I'd have to get off Facebook. Dog, I have been on YouTube Live for 2.5 hours. That's crazy. Okay, so this OV63, no, 684.
Nobody, bother nobody, I'll talk to nobody.
684. Which one is this? This is 683. So I need to go up one. Boom me up, JP. That motherfucker is in jail. And nobody's talking about him either.
I just be minding my own fucking
God
business.
damn.
That's some shit.
Shelby got a big ass butt. Sorry, y'all wasn't supposed to hear that. Hunger for more, but not hungry. There you go. Bruh, that's not the clip I'm looking for. I'm finna get mad as a bitch. Like, I'm genuinely finna get mad as a bitch. Cause I want to make my damn, thumbnail. But it's like, where's the clip? It's a clip of me sitting down.
So it's,
I think this is it. I'm like sitting down with the hat down. I can't find it. He makes better music, but 50 Cent stopped trying. Like 50 Cent legitimately don't give a fuck about making music no more. Genuinely, all he care about is power and getting that Puff Daddy, P Diddy, whatever the fuck. That's all he care about.
quote unquote light to you. This is technically light to me, so this is a good starting point.
Hey everybody, it's Alicia. Alicia be scrolling past my lives and don't be saying a damn thing. She be like, look at this motherfucker. She probably be saying that. I don't know what people saying. I'm like, I know him. Fuck him. Nah, she wouldn't say that. At least I doubt it. All right. I can't find this video, man. It's also Ashley, everybody. I can't find the fucking video. I can imagine you. I can hear your voice saying that too. I can hear your voice saying that shit too. Said, like, what the fuck? You should call me. That's what it's called. Haraz coffee. There it is. There it is. Got him. Got him. This is what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for right here. I can't show y'all, but you know, this is what I was looking for. So now I'm about to turn this into a, I gotta get food. I gotta turn this into a thumbnail. Oh. tell you what, I'll get off my call you. Alright, so let's get this out. See how much this shit is. Are you gonna make it at home? I'm making it. Flaxseed, chia seed, hemp seed, or extra fiber. I get tired of looking for you, scream your mama for it, let your ass look for me. One of the hardest verses ever. It's gonna be a weird moment, but trust me, shit's delicious. Keep thinking I'm paying. Till your fucking skull get popped, brain up on top, like Jack and Bucks. In the hood, summertime, it's killing season. It's hot out this bitch. That's a good enough reason. That's a fantasy. That's just when they start bleeding. They love yourself, they ass eat. When that window roll around and they can't come out, you squeeze your little hand down, you run out. You run with your back up. You can't let your elbow pick your back up. All on the side, shit, I'm already dead. We gonna reload the clip and come right back. It's back on me. You know it gives me a fuck. I can drop you, duck you, look, give it a lady, look, nigga. Don't think you say you can move out the hood. Cause your mama's still around, dog, and that ain't good. You was smart, you be shooting me. But I kinda looking for you, scream your mama, let your ass look for me. Hard as shit, man. Oh my god. This is 12.6 ounces. It's 90-10 ground beef. It's 12.6 ounces. Little wheat. She's about to earn some bragging rights. I'm about to give it up like I've been holding back all night. Girl, take pride in what you wanna do, even if that means a new man every night inside of you. Baby, I don't mind. You can tell my heart. It's not big. I mean, I can go. That's what we'll find out right now. Only for one destiny. Worry about my noise. No need it for what I'm about to do to you. Ooh. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put this shit in there. Oh, yeah. I'm about to get off this motherfucker. So let's see. This is what we're eating for breakfast, right? A bowl of oatmeal. This is 11.3 ounces. And 12.5 ounces of ground beef with spinach. Could be nanny up. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. Okay. It's a new day and we're starting off with 11.5 ounces of quick oats, oatmeal, and 12.5 ounces of 90-10 lean ground beef with spinach. Also a zero sugar Coke orange. Because my protein is just trash. Okay. So somebody asked how much. This is 70 grams of protein. I'm gonna eat the whole fucking thing too. The whole thing. Hey, yo. $720 calories, 742 calories, 78 grams of protein because of the oatmeal has a little bit of it. And yeah, so that's what we're eating today. It is what it is. So I'm gonna go back on live in a little bit. I need to decompress for a little bit. And yeah, I'll you know, I'll touch bases with y'all in a little bit. So new YouTube videos, will be posted in about 20 minutes. So definitely tap into the YouTube channel. Yeah, oats with water, definitely. I don't see how people eat dry oats. Definitely tap into the YouTube channel in the next 20, 30 minutes tops, however long it takes for me to make this thumbnail. And yeah, so y'all boys be easy. I will be back.